Hello, my name is Michael Munoz, and this is the Wildfire Group. Our team name is Team Firefight. In the team, we have Aaron, Knight, Kayla Carson, myself, and Samantha Fries. This is for the Sustainable Award class at ASU Summer Session B 2019. Some introductions up first. Aaron, he says he's going to be working from St. Louis, Missouri, home of the Stanley Cup champion Blues. This topic was largely his choice due to the fact that other topics available more focused on Arizona, and it's not as widespread of a topic as the wildfires. He also took into account the fact that the problem of increased forest fires is widely discussed and allows for a large amount of information and opinions to draw upon. Kayla is going to be working from Portland, Oregon. This topic interests her because of the many family members that many of her family members are forestry fighters. They have taught her a lot about nature and the forest and how quickly it can go up in flames. Also had a massive 50,000 acre wildfire near her home that completely devastated her. That wicked problem is something everyone should be aware of so that fire safety can be better followed. I myself will be working from Fayetteville, Arkansas for the most part. However, my job requires that I travel a lot, so about 3 weeks of this course I will be in Cincinnati, Ohio. So I'll be doing a lot of work from a hotel room. This research topic interests me because I used to live in Northern California and have been evacuated twice from wildfires. I've since moved away from California for many reasons, but the main one, or one of the ones that was on top of the list, was the fact that there was always a threat of a wildfire every year. I find this topic to be a very concerning, wicked problem that I would enjoy researching and writing about.
Hello, my name is Samantha Fries, and I'm happy to be a part of the Wildfires group project for this class. I've currently been taking ASU courses for the better part of a full year now and have been really diving into the sustainability program. I found a lot of passion and just curiosity about all of the wicked problems that we as a global community are facing. And it's really inspiring to be around like-minded individuals who are focused on more healing, constructive, and innovative and creative tactics on how we can approach, curb, and resolve some of these issues into something that is more manageable for our generation and the next, and also the other species and plant life that reside on this world with us. Living in California especially has made me hyper aware and extremely sensitive to the types of forest management, water management, and just civilian management that goes on when natural disasters strike like this. It's been a personal experience when my aunt and my uncle's ranch burned down in Santa Rosa one year, and it's been more of like a communal experience as far as volunteering time, money, and food and clothes goes, and like going out there and delivering all of those things and being able to just interact with those people is something that just needs more attention, in my personal opinion, as far as how these wicked problems truly affect us as a nation and as a whole. There just needs to be, in my personal opinion, more focus on getting out to those people, those real people, and figuring out what their needs are. And so with this group assignment and during this course, I'm really excited and I'm really just full on throttle ready to learn about how I personally can help start resolving these issues and if there's anything else that I can do to help my own community during this time. So with saying that, I really just want to be able to educate as many people as possible by the end of this course on multiple wicked problems and how solutions can be found, and it just takes a little innovation and creativity and courage.
Wildfire increase is a wicked problem we're facing today here in America. The School of Earth and Environment at the University of Leeds predicts that wildfires will increase by 50% by the year 2050, with the Pacific Northwest and Rocky Mountains being at an even higher percentage, between 78 and 175%. An increase in wildfires is a major problem that affects many areas and the environment, also taking a toll on the economy. air pollution, environmental ruin, animal displacement, and other major expenses to rebuild what was lost, just to name a few. Two main stakeholders of wildfire increase would be homeowners because of their contribution to wildfire spread if they're not educated in fireproofing their homes, and also insurers because they would be the ones paying homeowners for any damage and also making regulations to better fireproof a home. So old homes won't be equipped with modern qualities like fire sprinklers, graded rain drains, and so on. And also government officials who would be making calls on what to be done after wildfires have damaged the environment.
So our overall team strategy is to encourage individual expression and ownership of each team member's contribution. Each team member has had a commitment of 2 slides to keep the workload balanced on this particular project. As team leader, I'm going to do my best to divide up the amount of work equally and fairly and play to the strengths of the team. We all came from very different, or we all are from very different time zones, so texting was the best way to keep in contact. And a team leader naturally emerged who pieced together individual images to make a seamless presentation. So let's start this over. So our overall team strategy is to encourage individual expression and ownership of each team member. In this particular project, I started out trying to lead the group, to try to divvy up the assignment fairly and equally. It seemed to work out pretty good. The other team members were very receptive to that, along with encouraging, constructive criticism and positive feedback. We also want to keep in mind that we're on different time zones, and the quickest way for us to communicate would be through text message. So we decided to go with that, and we decided to focus on the Arizona State Mountain Standard Time as the time when we're talking about specifics and times. So other than that, that's our team strategy.
Hello, my name is Aaron Knight. I'm a member of the Wildfires group. Let's start with sharing is caring. So our group has decided Google Docs will be the best way for us to share our work and put it all together and collaborate. Google Docs is essentially just simplistic. It's easily accessible. It's not difficult to use for even those who are not tech savvy. I'm not particularly myself. So we decided that was the best way to go. Works well for everybody in the group. Which brings us to meeting. How we decided Google Docs is the best way for sharing is caring is through our texting and our group chat. We're all in a world now where texting is the most common form to communicate. We found it to be relaxed, it's informal, and it works around everybody's schedule. Everybody's always got their phone on them. Everybody has you're living your normal life, you're working, going to school, and we're all in different parts of the country. So texting is just the easiest way to consistently communicate, always stay on the same page. Now, when it does come to a point where we have to get together more formally, meet more face-to-face, through our texting and our group chat is how we're going to determine how to do that. Really, the most obvious two options is FaceTiming on your phone or Skype on the computer. As far as setting up a time to do that and which one we go with, texting in the group chat will be the quickest and the easiest way for us all to decide, figure out what works best for both of us. Now, texting for the group chat to this point has gone really well. We've been able to draw off of each other and help each other out to figure out putting together this video, which didn't necessarily go without a hitch. So we've already found that this communication does work for us. We're going to stick to it. And if we need to change anything up, we know exactly how to go about doing that. And if for whatever reason there's only one person you need to talk to in particular, we all shared each other's phone numbers. As long as everybody acts appropriately, it's going to work out perfectly for all of us to just stay on the same page, keep moving forward through this class, and hopefully have plenty of success doing so.
Our primary source of communication is going to be through our text group chat, so we can have an instant and quick response to whatever questions we may be having, and then emailing for all of the video documents and any of the in-text site documents that we'll be needing to send to each other for the final group assignments.
So talking about contribution, so far I've kind of started to lead the group as far as instigating conversation and making assignments. So I will continue to do that throughout this course and this project. So I'll set forth clear deadlines. So we'll always be in constant communication. We have each other's cell phone numbers. We text. So far that seems to be working all right. I'm going to set forth precise expectations for each assignment, and then hold members accountable to complete their end. So far, we really haven't had any issues with that. So I look forward to working with this group and in this class. Thank you.